expect a lot of move from this event. Why? Like I repeat, because this is a high impact news event and it tends to move the markets with a lot of momentum. So we'll be expecting a move by 230 USD, which is going to be on the United States dollar, and it's going to be on the core PPI, producers production index rather, of which if our actual is greater than the forecast and previous, we expect a positive dollar. If actual is lesser than previous, we expect a negative dollar. So we can't do much. We basically need to wait for this news event to be released before we jump in on this trade. Before we jump in on this trade. So let's move over to the technical side of things. Okay, so let's move over to the technical side of things. Of which right now, I'll start off from the US GBP USD index. I'll start off from US index, of which I'm going to start off from the 4 hours time frame so that we get to see the movement we're expecting from the 4 hours time frame. So let's see.
Bless.
Can you hear me, please? Can you all hear me?
Yeah,
So what I can spot out from here is the fact that we'll be creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. A higher high, a higher low, and then we're expecting a move towards the top. This is what I'll be expecting from right here. Higher highs, higher low, then possibly a move towards top. That is all that I'm going to be expecting right here. So as it stands, a minute. So UXDX has been on a very strong uptrend. We've been on a very strong uptrend from UXDX. A minute, please. Okay, great, great. So UXDX has been on a very strong uptrend, of which what we are currently experiencing, it's more like a retracement. So what we're currently experiencing on UXDX is like a retracement because this is a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. It's like a higher low for us to either move up, or if we break below here, then we'll move down before we move up, or move up from here. But as it stands, USDX is on an uptrend, so I'll be expecting more bullish momentum on UXDX than bearish momentum on UXDX. On UXDX. We're going to the 1 hour time frame. Going to the 1 hour time frame, I can easily spot that we are on a strong retracing trend on UXDX. Higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a lower low here, a lower high, a lower low right here, which we might get a retracement down here before we get this move towards the top. Because what I'll be expecting for this market today is to possibly come down to this area right here. because this is a strong level right here. This is an imbalance right here, and this is a very strong level, of which I'll be expecting the market to come fill up from these areas right here before we get that move to the top. Looking at the left, you also find out that this is a very strong area of support and resistances. Take a look at this. A very strong area of support and resistances. So we might get a tapping around this area, and then we get a move to the top. That is what I'll be expecting on the UXDX, because trend-wise, we are strongly bullish. So that is my expectation. Are you getting that?
Yes, sir.
So we're expecting like a tap to the downside right here, then possibly a move towards the top. That is what I'll be expecting. That's what I'll be expecting in order for us to move this trade to the top. But that is yet to happen, so we are going to patiently wait for that to happen before we take any movement with the market. So very quickly, let's move over to GBP USD. So we've stated clearly that what is the name? USDX is bullish, but we're currently experiencing a retracement. So coming to GBP USD, what can I spot? Going to the 4-hour time frame. I could see clearly from here that we're having a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. This is the lower high. I can see this very strong wiki rejection from this level right here, because that is a very strong key level. That is a very, very strong key level. Looking at this from right here, a very strong key level. So coming down to the 1-hour time frame, I'm seeing a rejection from right here. This is a level of support, of which the market broke through this, turned it to a level of resistance. So this is support here that became a resistance, of which I'm getting this wiki rejection from it. And right now, what I'm experiencing is the fact that the market is having this to the top, which I might be expecting a little rejection from right here, these levels, in order for it to drop. Because this is also a very strong level right here. This is also a very strong level which we've tapped into. Why is that? I'm confident of this level because liquidity was taken out right here. We had an inducement right there, which after the inducement, market failed to return back to this level. Came down, and this is market right here. This is market right here returning back. This is market right here returning back to the level. This is market. Okay, so you can spot this rejection. So market failed to return back to this area after it broke below, taking liquidity right here. So this is the market actually returning back to this area right here. After market returning back to this area, I can see that we're already having a momentum move towards the downside, of which a rejection around this area, then I will expect GBP USD to sell towards the downside. So I don't know if I should give a sell stop on this, but let's wait. If there's any sell stop signal, I will drop it later on. At least it's been a very good January. All our trade has been hitting its take profits from every angle. All our trades has been hitting. Every trade that has been dropped on the group have been hitting its take profits. So it's been a very good month. Last week, after doing a tabulation and calculations, we found out that we're able to drop trades that created and generated at least 957 pips. So, so just wait for this. It will be dropped on the general group. Then you can go in for a sell on this. So that is what I'd like you to anticipate. But from GBP USD, I'll be expecting a sell because we retested this level. Unless we break above this area of support and resistance, that is when I'll choose to go in for a buy. But as long as we stay as long as we stay below this area of resistance or level of support, we won't jump in on this trade. So I'm currently waiting on for this. Then we get a move towards the downside. Okay, guys, so that is my anticipation. That is my expectation for this particular trade. Going down to the 30-minute as well, I can see rejections happening right here. I can see rejections happening right here as well. I can see rejections happening right here, of which from here, I've expected a rejection towards the downside. So these are my expectations on this particular trade. I would like us to actively wait for this. I would have dropped in a sell stop signal, but no. I would like us to patiently wait. When this is ready, I'm going to be dropping a signal on the group as well. Because this is a very strong area right here. It's a very strong area right here. So I would like us to wait patiently before we jump in on any trade right now. So last currency pair I'm going to consider before we call it a day is going to be Euro USD. So Euro USD as well, we're experiencing Euro USD. Okay, I'll just quickly consider USD CHF, then we call it a day. Let me quickly consider USD. Since I've done GBP USD, and that's a currency pair that has like kind of movement with the Euro USD. Won't be able to do all of those pairs, please. Our time is fast spent. So we've been having this uptrend momentum on this, of which right here you can see we're still in an uptrend, coming down here to a key level and rejecting the key level. We're expecting a continuation to the top. So remember, if UXDX is bullish, currencies like USD CHF is going to be bullish. Currencies like USD JPY has high tendencies of being bullish, and currencies like USD. Currencies like USD CAD bullish, currencies like GBP USD bearish. So I'll be expecting a bullish move from right here, because from right here as well, I can also see a rejection from right here. This is a very key level right here. I can see rejections from right here, which I expect this market to move towards the top before maybe crashing or moving towards the top and continuing with that momentum towards the top. So these are the two expectations I have right here with me. And this is what we're going to be patiently waiting out for it to play out. So from right here, let's see if we end up having this move to the top. Let's see if we end up having that move to the top. So this is my expectation. This is our expectation on this particular trade. So what we'll have to do now is to patiently wait for it to play out. Then we send in a signal. I can't drop in a signal now because nothing is pointing. It's not giving me any clear movement. So dropping a signal now might be very risky. So what I'll just do is to patiently wait for the markets to give us clearer movement. Then we can drop a signal in line with the movement the market is giving to us. That's what I can do at this particular point in time. So my advice is patiently wait for the market. The market is still setting up. The market is still waking up. And nothing much to do. Should patiently wait for the market. Gives us any signal, then we jump in on it. I think this is all for today. This is all for today. We're going to call it a day from here. See you all for the afternoon analysis. Market is just shaping up itself, so there is no much signal right here. So see you all for the afternoon analysis. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.